This video will be in English. However, Alexander here is going to speak Lithuanian. He's a financial YouTuber and I will be retorting him in English. So if you do not want to watch this video because maybe you will not be able to translate it, if you don't understand Lithuanian, I completely understand and I do not want to waste your time. So just skip the video if you would like. However, I believe I will make a good analysis here on him.
Pavardės, bet ačiū tau, 5 laikai. Tai vėlgi fundamentinės analizės rodikliai. Geras video, bet įdomu sužinoti ne tik pagrindus, bet ir apie tos kitus neesminius rodiklius. Tai, žodžiu, idėja yra labai paprasta, kad jeigu jūs norite tam tikrų jau detalių, taip toliau, šitas kanalas labiau orientuotas vėlgi į tuos žmonės, kurie susipažįsta su investavimu ir jau šiek tiek pažengia investavime. Ta prasme, mes nedarom labai deep dive į kažkur.
Our main character here, Alexander, is saying how his channel for finance is only for beginners. We're not going to go into deep dives, he says, and okay, interesting. So quite a narrow demography there. So yeah, interesting where he's going to go with this.
Tai jeigu norit labai deep dive, tada jau yra mokymai, kursai. YouTube'e tokio deep dive turinio aš nemanau, kad verta, nes tai yra ypatingai nišinė sritis, kuri tikrai šitoje vietoje neduos tiek vertės.
Oh boy. Okay, now he says that if you need to go and learn more about finance, that since it's such a niche topic, you're going to have to sign up for some courses because it's not the right place for YouTube. Why exactly? He doesn't exactly explain because he cannot, I guess, elaborate very, very deeply as an individual. It's above his intellectual capacity. But yeah, again, it's just hilarious, this guy.
Tiem žmonėm, kurie ir taip prisibijo investuoti, pamatė tokį video, sakys, tikrai jau čia ne man. Tai aš labiau bijau atkalbėti su labai gilia techninė dalimi daugumą žmonių ir taip jau aš girdžiu atsakymų apie tai, kad mano kanalas yra labai techniškas ir jis yra labai specifiškas. Aš tuo iš tikrųjų džiaugiuosi, nes tai yra unikalumas, bet iš kitos pusės aš nenoriu jo padaryti visiškai techniškai analitiško tokio daikto, labiau norisi duoti plačiai visuomeniai tam tikrų žinių.
So now Alexander talks about how his channel doesn't want to go again into too deep. He has already gotten some complaints and some compliments or whatever. About how his channel is so in depth by some people. So he's going to want to dumb it down for the audience. Because yeah, again, that's going to go towards the lowest common denominator, which is going to allow him to find an audience and a demographic that's going to be capable of having, ignorance and basically be tricked into signing up to Freedom 24, which is in itself a very sketchy and inadequate brokerage that has ties to the Russian Federation. Let's just leave it at that. And Hindenburg Research has exposed this. So, you're free to look it up yourself.
Toliau. Tai ir ačiū už įvertinimą, tas man yra irgi labai svarbu. Viskas super, atrodo gyventi Lietuvoje, gera naudinga info, bet jeigu ten negyvenu, kaip tada viskas susitvarkyti ir telefono numerį turiu, sąskaitą turiu Lietuvos, kaip to taupama pasidaręs, bet pajamos ir gyvenamoji vieta Danija. Taip darbdavys pats savo laisvai samdomas. Tai žiūrėk.
Here Alexander is asked from a Lithuanian who's based in Denmark, as in he's a resident in Denmark, he's working in Denmark, how he should be signing up for Freedom 24 because he has a bank account in Lithuania, a savings account, and a phone number. Well, the answer here, to be quick, is you should be investing via Denmark because he also mentioned that he's making his income in Denmark. So let's see what Alexander says here.
Tai realiai, jeigu tu turi Lietuvoje kažkokį tai banką, tai tu gali atsidaryti vertybinių popierių sąskaitą, parašyti, kad tu esi pats savo darbdavys, tai individuali veikla, nurodai tą adresą, kuris yra Lietuvoje, sakykime, nes tu ir Lietuvoje, kaip suprantu, turi tą rezidento statusą, tai bet kokiu atveju tas galioja ir valio. Arba tiesiog susipildai Danijos, reiškia Danijos adresą, Danijos visus dalykus ir tiek galioja tas pats adresas, sąskaitos išrašas, tapatybės patvirtinimas. Tai viskas yra easy.
Okay, what I don't like about how he answers this question is he says, oh, well, from what I understand, you have the residency in Lithuania also or something, and you have an address, so just put that in and sign up. If not, just put in the Danish. Like, the guy is so intellectually unaware. Like, by unaware, I mean, like, he just explained to you how he is registered in Denmark. You you can have the dual residencies, sure, it's gonna be more complicated, but then talk about that, get into that, elaborate on that. He doesn't. It's very bland information. I mean, again, the guy explains that his channel is bland, it's for beginners, but it's just very, very intellectually disappointing to hear all of this. The real answer for the guy should be, if you're registered in Denmark, invest in Denmark. Open up a Nordnet account where you have an excellent broker. Pay the Danish taxes through there. You can get a portfolio loan. Portfolio loan. What's a portfolio loan? Well, he doesn't even. He knows what it is. He's talked about a portfolio loan in one of the videos here that he made here, and essentially I had to, I don't even know, I was shocked. This Freedom 24 offers a portfolio loan at insane interest rates. Meanwhile, Nordnet is going to offer you a very, very competitive, a high level interest rate, in terms of high level, not in a high interest rate, but a low interest rate. That's very competitive, at top of its class. And yeah, essentially it's a very professional broker. But he would not say this because he's for beginner investors and he doesn't want to scare you off. So, okay.
Ačiū šauniai, ačiū. Labas, super tavo video. Ačiū. Kokia nuomonė apie Vokietijos BRNK? Nukritęs stipriai, gal verta užsipirkti. O kokia tavo nuomonė šitoje vietoje? Nes man atrodo, kad neverta užsipirkinėti, nes Vokietijos ekonomika dar ilgai turės su nekilnojamu turtu reikalų, tai mano galva tikrai pildytis neverta, nebent planuoji sėdėti pakankamai ilgą laiką su juo. Bet panagrinėk pačią kompaniją. Aš laikau, dar nepardaviau, bet ir mano pozicija ten buvo 300-400 eurų.
He's talking about now a company from Germany that does real estate. It's Branix Group AG. And if you look at what he said here, he said not to invest in the company and that he has a small position himself because Germany's economy is struggling. Well, yes, Germany's economy is struggling. Clearly, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about because at the time of the video, the stock was maybe €1, €1.30 maximum. And now the stock is over €2, around €2.20. So, yeah, he has no idea what he's talking about.
UK gali investuoti per Freedom, kurioje šalyje ir kokiu būdu tą reikėtų susimokėti mokesčius valstybė. UK ne, nes veikia tik Europos Sąjungoje Freedomai. UK, aš sakyčiau, galit naudoti tą patį tradingą kaip pavyzdys. Saxo banką galit naudoti. Man atrodo, yra jie ten. Tie, kurie investuoja, pasibando skirtingas platformas ir išsirinka savo, bet manau svarbiau, kad žmonės pradeda tai daryti, o ne kiša pinigus po čiužiniu. Tai jo, čia parašė UK reikėtų ir jo galima, bet Freedom nėra geras brokeris, daug kam yra geresnių kaip Interactives, nebūtina kaip pavyzdį sekti jo reklamą. Nu tai jeigu tau netinka ir nepatinka, tai žinai, ką aš padarysiu, vat. Kad tu čia nesireikštum. Tai vat, jo, dėkoju pakomentavusiems. Tai Lina, jo, šitoje vietoje labai paprasta.
Alexander, so you just exposed yourself here. Not only do you not respond to me when I message him, he doesn't respond to me, he just blocks me. He's blocked me on Instagram. I think Instagram was the only one. And now here on YouTube as well, he doesn't want anything. So just the fact that I said that Interactive Brokers and Trading 212 are better platforms for some people, he blocks me. Like, this guy is an utter joke of an individual. He's the biggest grifter. There it is for you all to see.